Man barred from BA flight for excessive layering. A British man attempting to get from KEFLAVIK airport in Iceland back to England was arrested for trying to board a British Airways plane while wearing a ton of clothes. Ryan Hawaii Williams was at the BA counter trying to get out of paying an additional bag fee, so he did what anyone would do when confronted by a douchey airline. He put everything on. By everything, we mean all the clothes that wouldn't fit in his checked baggage. That's 10 shirts and 8 pairs of pants. And how was Hawaii rewarded for his ingenuity and out-of-the-luggage thinking? BA denied him a seat and called the cops on him. Then things really got hopping after Popo maced Ryan and introduced him to the ground after he refused to leave. Hawaii tried the next day with EasyJet, which turned out to be not that easy. He finally made it back on a Norwegian airline. BA and EasyJet have reportedly refunded him. Lesson of the day: airlines suck. If only we could grow wings. United Airlines starts longest non-stop flight from the U.S. United Airlines is known for its friendly customer service and has a reputation for always putting its passengers first. Now you can experience that first-rate service from LA all the way to Singapore. United Airlines has launched the longest non-stop flight from the U.S. from its Los Angeles hub to Singapore. The 14,000-kilometer trip takes 17 hours, 55 minutes to Singapore, and 15 hours, 15 minutes on the return trip. The flight will operate once a day on a Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner with 252 seats combined in economy, economy plus, and business. The world's two longest routes belong to Qatar Airways' Doha-Auckland route at 14,536 kilometers and Emirates' Dubai-Auckland route at 14,193 kilometers. In terms of scheduled flying time, though, the new United route will be the longest due to the strong headwinds on the westbound portion of the flight. And for an added bonus, passengers can rest easy knowing that Singaporean cops don't have the same reputation for dragging Americans off planes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the United crew, please direct your attention to the monitors as we review the emergency procedures. There are 8 emergency holding cells on this aircraft. In some cases, the nearest holding cell may be behind you. Should the cabin experience a sudden overbooking, stay calm. Handcuffs will drop from above your seat. Place the handcuffs on your hands like this. If you are traveling with small children, make sure your cuffs are on first before cuffing your children. In the likely event we call the cops to drag you off because of our own incompetence, please assume the position. A taser is located in a pouch under your seat. To use the taser, aim it at the unruly passenger and pull the trigger. Electricity will do the rest. We remind you that this is a no-holds-barred flight. Refusing to be reaccommodated, disagreeing, or expecting any actual service is prohibited by law. If you have any questions, keep them to yourselves. And thank you for flying the friendly skies.
Abuse of power? United Airlines is once again embroiled in controversy after a passenger complained that she was booted from her first-class seat to make room for a Texas lawmaker. On December 18, Jean Marie Simon was in Houston, waiting to board the last leg of her round-trip DC to Washington flight. Simon bought first-class tickets and was supposed to be in seat 1A, but the gate agent who scanned her ticket found that it wasn't in the system and asked her if she had canceled her flight. Her seat had apparently been taken, and she was given a $500 voucher and reseated in Economy Plus. Simon soon found out her seat had ultimately been given to U.S. Rep. Sheila Jackson Lee, a Houston Democrat. Another congressman on the flight also told her Jackson Lee made the habit of bumping passengers off flights, and it was the 3rd time he'd personally seen her do it. Simon also says a flight attendant approached her after she snapped a photo of Jackson Lee and threatened to have her removed if she caused problems. Responding to the incident, Jackson Lee claimed she never asked for special treatment, before then saying Simon may have easily targeted her as an African-American woman. Simon flatly denies the racism accusation. She has since written the United CEO of her ordeal, but has only received an apology from a resolution manager. The 63-year-old private school teacher has yet to receive a formal apology from the company.
Judgment gets woman owned in viral Facebook story. This dude's selfie highlighting a lady with the text, "This woman is funny, LMFAO," has been shared over 223,000 times on Facebook. The name of the man who uploaded the post is Emmett Walker. According to his Facebook post, he was waiting in line to board first-class seating when the woman approached him. Apparently, because of how Walker looked, she thought he was in the wrong place. Walker says he pulled out his first-class ticket and told her no worries, he was in the right spot and she could board after him. But Walker claims she just wouldn't let it go, saying he must be military or something, but we paid for our seats so he still should have to wait. But Walker responded with a clapback of epic proportions, which you can see for yourself. And that, Walker says, had everybody in line clapping.